Hello everybody, this is Shrike. As always, we just finished our second cycle. We'll let Tizo go free. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against Essence. Yes, our rivals we have beaten again. I had a good feeling this would happen. One by one until we're done. You succeeded in liberating Tizo. You returned to the Commonwealth of Glory. We did what we could. With each liberation rate, we strive to advance our plan. Current plan's probability of success 39%. I think that's just from Jody. We'll find out how much Tizo increases that later. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or I should say, the lack thereof. You have, or did. Once more, the sky is all abyssal darkness. Following the liberation rate, no stars illuminate themselves to guide you further under. Let us go, once more, to Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run. Besides, once we arrive, best we recover now. And make our way southward at first light. Alright. Hey, it's Bay. Sick. In spite of the late hour, you find Bay minding her own business in the wagon, talking to herself, or rather, to the wagon wall. But most of all, I think we're going to miss his little chirping sounds. He woke me up with them sometimes. He kept waking me up. Oh, he was a good friend to both of us, right, little brother? Why, you knew him even better than I did. Much better, I should think. So you must really miss him too. He spreads his arms against the wall. I understand, I do. Those drive imps up there. They seem very sad about this too. Or maybe some are happy. I don't know. More food for them to share. And they liked food. Tizo sure liked food. I wonder if he'll like the food at home. It's very different. Right. And so, maybe he won't? But he eats almost anything. Oh, this must be so exciting for him. And I know the scribes. They shall be watching over him still. I think maybe they love him best of all. I cannot wait to hear what he thinks of it all. And I think for sure that he will help with Mr. Sandalwood's big plan. That's the great thing about Tizo, little brother. No matter where he goes, he always helps. He bounds off without acknowledging your presence in the least. Since that she has found some peace despite now being separated from her little friend Tizo. You hope by now that he has found safe passage in the Commonwealth. Hi, Vamps. Alright, let's look at the scores here. We're 11-1 now. Oh yeah, Essence is down to 0 because they lost. I guess they do that so that way if you lose in the final battle, you go to the bottom and you have to work your points up again. Alright. Continue your journey. Head south. Moonlight Alcove. I'm curious if they're gonna change things up for the third cycle or not. You once again find yourself amid the serene walkways of Moonlight Alcove. You can await time until the stars deign to shine for you again. You went in here? What do you got to say? Anything? You have returned, have you? What is it you require? Nothing. You got nothing to say, huh? Hi, Vamps. Alright, bide your time. We've returned to a place of respect. Please make yourselves comfortable. I did look to see if there were plushies of drive imps, and there really weren't. Like, there weren't any official ones in their store. They didn't have any. I didn't find any, like, unofficial ones. I was a little bit surprised, a little bit disappointed. We have returned to a place of respect. Please make yourselves comfortable, such as you can. We are at the mercy of the stars, but I expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, I shall return by then, for there is something I must do. There, from atop the sacred mountain, you gaze down into the abyss that is the downside. You wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. There upon the sacred mountain, you and your companions once more await the night the stars begin to shine again. The plan of which you are all a part is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation that stood almost for 1,000 years, is in turmoil. If your companions return to the liberation rites, what sort of place shall they be coming back to? Many moons pass. One evening, amid a downpour with no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wolfred requests everyone to convene. You understand he has an announcement of some sort. Soon everyone is assembled, and Wolfred regards the group. Everyone, there's an aspect of our plan. which I have not talked about with you at length. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? He lets the question hang in a moment in the air. I'll tell you what I see in all of you, in all of us. I see in all of us a living vision of the 8 scribes themselves, each one among them hailing from different tribes, which later formed our Commonwealth. My observation did not come from the pompousness, I think. Rather, I believe the scribes themselves desired, or shall I say, desire such a course. Together they created all of the ceremony of which we're now a part. The exiles liberated through their rights, went on to found the Commonwealth, based on their values and their teachings. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan to embody the spirit and the culture from which the Commonwealth arose so many centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side in solidarity, the people all shall see that we reflect the values they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we are still missing one key representative on behalf of Molten Myth. And I happen to know a certain bog dweller who I shall thank for the most. Oh, you're right, we don't have a bog dweller. The messengers for someone to approach. A certain bog dweller slithers forward. You recognize her straight away. It's my pleasure to introduce you. A dear friend of mine, whom I believe you met. Welcome to the Nightwings at Birchwood. The bog dweller called Big Birchwood utters something guttural by way of greeting. We are to understand that you require further aid from him. Yes, Birchwood. Time has come. Birchwood here is far and away the most accomplished alchemist whom I have ever met. You soon will find that she knows much about the rites as well. We frighten ye, apparent. Yeah, you're a little creepy. Everyone is silent as Birchwood searches us. Then tremble, small ones, and hold well thy tongues. Lest we remove them. I bet if Jody was here, she wouldn't take that shit. She takes her leave without another word. Please excuse Birchwood's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Friend disperses. It seems now that the ranks of Nightwings are complete. We're aboard. Now then, my girl. Perhaps you notice that the stars are bright once more upon these beyond those stubborn rains, meaning it is time that we got back to business. Indeed, once more, several stars shine bright within the cold and stormy sky. The stars themselves await the will of the Nightwing. Alright. We should probably go for a slightly easier one so we can level up some scrubs. Like these guys. These guys are terrible. Pretty sure. They're 2 and 7. We could beat up the Pyre Hearts, no problem. And they're close. Let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, these guys are the next most likely ones. Oh, and they're in the swamp too. We probably don't want to, let's be honest here. Oh, and these guys who are the old leaders. Alright, let's beat up these guys again. They're easy, hopefully. Is this knight to understand that he shall soon confront Sir Deluge and Pyre Hearts once more? Then, this is to be the most exciting time. This knight's one-time commanding officer. Imagine, if you will, a worm without the slightest trace of bravery. Alright. Sir Deluge, a worm knight of the Sea Dominion and former ally of Sir Gilman. He lacks the sort of courage for which his kind is known, yet somehow leads the pirates. Anyways. Some worms, born under the Sea Dominion's waters, sought life's meaning on dry lands. The Commonwealth recognized their chivalrous traditions and soon put them to use. The Deluge was yet another bit of front-line fodder in the war against the Highwind remnants. Yet time and again he distinguished himself. For once of a reason, he would not die. His unusual instinct for self-preservation kept him safe in many battles. Over time, he was repeatedly promoted for any lack of real competition. Then in the Battle of the Spiral Sanctum, when retreat certainly was not an option, Sir Deluge retreated anyway. This was a breaking point, and he at last was sentenced into exile. On the downside, he sought water, where he made contact with Sir Gilman and other members of his kind, and they all saluted him as their superior. The other knights had little choice but to respect his rank. As the Pyre Hearts, they conduct the rites in the name of their great hero, the Under King Orez, while adhering to their strict code. This knight might not have failed quite so miserably at the Battle of the Spiral Sanctum His entire regiment not turned in disarray after Sir Deluge fled. Perhaps by confronting his former commander, this knight's own honor may be regained in part. For now, however, this knight must beg your leave. Very good. Ah, hello. Oh dear. She's big, alright. Find Big Gertrude looking around the black wagon in a disapproving way. She fixes her gaze on you. Her expression does not change. Such a clutter added to this wagon, since we looked upon it last. And slightly. We remember thee from our abode in flagging hands. Then thou shalt be the reading one to whom Sandalwood preferred. He was enclosed, studying to recall that the mere touch of the bog crone of the southern bogs can induce paralysis or worse. One such as thee can extract meaning from that tone. It was a feat we wish to witness for. Thy flesh has seen but the smallest fraction of the years which our others withstood, and yet we are expected to believe that thou canst understand the Book of Rites. Then backed away for someone else has joined you. Yeah, Gertrude. Madam, is everything to your liking at this time, or is there something more which you require? We have been unable to locate a supply of rotworm gizzard extract among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. It is possible that Wolfred has a small supply among his possessions here. If you would care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. I'll be agreeable with it. And after you, madam. Thank you, minstrel. Keep her in line, please. Gertrude's decks. Unusual etched cards depicting the greater titans. Yeah. I'm not using any of those. I might need to start leveling people up faster though, but we'll find out. You rise early that morning. Though Gertrude is already awake, she scowls at you. Good morning, reader. Gertrude. I trust your stay has not been too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood. The comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here to lower ground. We'll just get on with all. Reader here shall do so, once the group is ready. I thank you for your patience. Yep, time to take off. Oh yeah, I can speed up too. Okay, I can land here or here. Actually, you may find something you value on this route. I don't really care if it... Yeah, alright, let's go. We gotta start being nice to these people. Wolfred is pouring over a copy of the Book of Rites as you approach. He looks up at you and smiles. The Road to Freedom, written in a book that hardly anyone believes exists, and fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel how absurd all of this is. Tell me, though. I've spent so much time considering the book, but known so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. Got some time to turn through it by now. What do you think? Worth all the fuss? You find it tedious. It's an archaic volume dense with lore, and you are not concerned at this point. Yeah, kind of. You only skimmed it. You'd rather reserve judgment until you have had more reading. I find it a little tedious, not gonna lie. You admit to Wolfred that the content of the book can be quite tedious to you. You're never sure to say such things within earshot of the lone minstrel as counterpart, my dear girl. Though a little blasphemy offends me not. I have a different view of it myself. I find its contents rather fascinating. I knew you. A portrait of an ancient time. A record of an age thought lost. But yes, it can be dense in spots. Puts away his copy of the book with care. It is amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are made of has withstood the ravaging effects of time quite well. And the ideas they are contained, they remain rather provocative as well. I think that the Commonwealth disavows the existence of this book, despite official recognition of the 8 scribes. Although the reasons why are in there, written plain. How fascinating that its secrets have been kept for all this time. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in this teaching. I used to teach a version of its history. To have access to the real thing has brought me some small pleasure. Let's be certain to preserve these volumes for whomever shall be next to use them. Turns his attention to other matters. Very well. Imitating to the drive imps. Excellent. Good job, Gertrude. Yeah, let's explore. We're gonna explore. Haven't seen a thing, Hedwin. What about you? Nothing yet. Maybe we keep looking? They turn to you. You may continue searching or return to the wagon empty-handed and pursue your vocations. Let's just head back. I don't think we're gonna find anything. I want to study in private. Boom! I think I want the extra presents. Texture of the pages of the book, the foreign bindings, despite its volume's age, shows little sign of wear. At times, the power emanating from it almost overwhelms you. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether the book or from within, you cannot tell. Boom! +2. Anything here? You got anything to say? Nothing. Alright. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do a practice raid just to see. Let's test out another team. Let's see if we can get by without using Bay for a match, perhaps. We can level up 2 guys. I'll probably want to switch around trinkets if I do this up. Oh wow, they switch up their composition every time. So what do you actually have? I guess, I don't know. Let's see. Hope. 11-second respawn. Pretty decent sized presence there. 21. Jesus. Alright. Not very fast. 25 for running in. Is, you know, okay. I do wanna I wanna get these 2 in here. But who would I wanna start with at the top? Let's use going. Oh yeah. Definitely want to do that. Sorry. Let's take this off here. When flinging the orb, I don't know how fast he is at flinging. That's the real issue here. But maybe it's better just give him more quickness. Make him super fast! Oh my gosh, he's so fast. And we'll run him in with this, that's fine. And I want to use her. The Barrett's Pyre is extinct. I mean, I could just do that as a safety, but it's pretty pointless for this. I highly doubt she's going to be throwing anything in, that's the only problem. So let's just give her +2 presents. So let's start with him. I want him, of course, yes. And I want her. This is the team I'm gonna try and test out. He's got like no presence though. It's not very good for Oh, he can't throw at all. He is. Alright. Oh shit. I screwed that up. What? Uh-oh. He's so fast though. So fast. He only does 15 though, which is... We might need to give him something to boost that up again. Oh. Alright. Oh, it got in. Nice. Alright. Not for full power, but... Alright, yeah, it's definitely going to be a little rough. Trying to do this. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I forget about his power. It's really weird. Just run her, and so she does 20. Yeah, alright. Oh, well. Oh shit. Well, 3 seconds until Gilman's back. Oh! I tried to jump. I also missed my thing, so he's gonna go in for a lot here. Oh, maybe not. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, this might be a little rough here. We gotta remember to use her aura cast more. Oh, I didn't throw that properly. You should get it back quickly. Oh, never mind. No, wow! I didn't expect them to move that fast. Not gonna lie. What? Oh, they got theirs back first. Okay, whatever. Yep. I'm glad we did a practice one first. Or Gilman's so hard to use. Right. Yeah, I don't know how to get Sir Gilman past 3 people out. Well, no, I can't do that because he just covers it. Almost. Almost got 2 people in one. Oh, Sir Gilman is not good for this. Oh! You let me have it, and then you just instantly killed me. Oh! Oh, I ran those. Oh, it's a wall there, I see. Not bad. I find that really interesting that they give us the ball so that we don't have an aura anymore. Oh, shit! I thought I was in. Like, I really did think I was in. Okay, so I have to run like circles around them for his thing to really do anything. Or just jump in, I suppose. Yeah. Well, you know what? We can probably do it. You know. All right. I don't need this long extra cutscene, please. Please, come on. I'm sorry. Alright, yeah. Sir Gilman's... I don't know, man. With anyone with large presences, he's not very good. Let's continue our journey then. Very... questionable. Quite questionable. We probably don't want him in front at the very least. I know, so your little imp pal, he ain't with you anymore, is he okay? I heard the wildest thing, they somehow got out of here. Back to the other side. I'm like, why would an imp want that? You're not wrong. I'm not getting anything to sell. I might need to start scavenging for equipment. I mean, I could sell some of these things that I'm never going to use, like this. Or a +4. What would I even upgrade at this point? She's pretty much always going to have that. You know what? Let's wait. Alright, what do you want? Mitha by herself again, though her expression has grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, Reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. With her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. I'm gonna peek in. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamisa? Should I just go ahead and kill them all? Well, that would be proof enough. Perhaps about my loyalties to you and our sister. Perhaps I had to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Tamisa opens her eyes and stares at you. Then she smiles sweetly, and gives a gentle laugh. You see, Reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome, but do not fear. I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome thing they are, and nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. You know by now that I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I lack Tamith's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see our nation overthrown, or something worse, if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sisters, leading cause of death, its commonwealth forged steel, wielded with the utmost of mercy. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. It became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. No, Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she went to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements to make. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down, a mercy they called it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protest of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness, and wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them is stupider. We brushed past you, another leg. I don't really care for her storyline much. Now we know she's in for a conspiracy, insurrection, Viridian, Talon. Past occupation, Talon. And of course, she's a herp. We actually know a lot about most of the people here. We don't have Sir Gilman yet, but I have a feeling we'll get it soon. We don't have her because she's brand new. Alas. Anything to say? Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the rights next time, guys. I know. With that, see you guys. Peace!